In a fight with the lone wolves. Clock is ticking. 97 turns until we lose the boost. 96. What? Location? Ah, yeah, I did have a plan for this.
A massive man, he slurps something into...
It don't work. You try.
He offers her...
I do not.
I knew it.
We eat.
Secret.
He grabs...
Hurt someone.
He turns his...
I'm...
Even in the...
God will.
Roost...
Is that right? A mystery. Nice of you. Looks like the Silver Claw failed. Finally. Best contract. As for the
Roosts...
thing I like a
He looked...
Wait!
Right. He turns left. We just need to start the fight outside this place as quickly as possible after the fight ends. It seems like the timer sort of goes down every time we're out of the fight. So we have to move fairly quickly. Two archers at least, 2 wands, melee. Might be able to charm the wolves easily. It wouldn't really solve the fight problem here, but it would give me a remove a headache. Don't use fire, right? Don't use air, don't use fire. I don't want to cause them any trouble, major trouble, but I do need to get rid of their armor, or cosmetic armor. Do I even have love potions still? I am protected by our magic armor, so is everyone else here. Right, Roost and Lan will act first. I don't want to create eyes, it'll hinder these. I'm not sure what else I could really do. There are no easy paths to victory here. They have such a huge amount of magical armor, each and every one. You are vulnerable to fire though. Not particularly. Protecting my own as they do have a couple of archers after all. see what happens on the next turn. Roos Anlan has 2 one-handed clubs. Thought they were wands. Erratic Wisp. Just gonna keep teleporting around. It's actually in a very bad spot now. Right. Barely disable one of them at this point. No more mobility for you. I'm hoping the melee guys will join the group now, so we will blast all of them at the same time. Well, not quite, but wasn't god awful either. Fire or ice? Ice is slightly better, and I can easily lower the cost myself by raiding a little bit. One son of a bitch remains. Everything else is under control. I can use scrolls, nothing else, to make sure they can't escape this. The big problem now is that I can't store action points anymore, so I need to use everything I've got. Well, relative big problem. Just that we don't have a good way to use all of it. I have to start using scrolls. We do want to end the fight fairly quickly. We have the bigger fights still left, I thought. Our buffs aren't gonna last forever. Now, join the group. Want them more or less to line up. Roos Anlan got a huge recovery. How the hell am I going to get to you? 477. I could infect it. That uses up a too large of amount of my remaining action points. Could go for something like Chain Lightning. It would probably bounce around quite nicely, but it wouldn't really freeze anyone, which is the big problem. Be more water. Yeah, that didn't really help. Always do electrical damage, I guess. Again, it wouldn't really help all that much. Scroll casts are also changed by the element. Okay. I need a full blast on the roost guy. I can't do anything with the shadow guy, unless I just outright kill him with physical damage. And we need to disable Lady. Perseverance to the rescue. He recovers so fucking much. We could try to kill everyone else. He's not exactly immune to fire either, he's just highly resistant. It's not like I wouldn't be damaging him.
Come for me again. I am fine. Do we return now? To the others? Yes. Yes, thank you.
Oh, this is bad. Need to recover a source point quickly, then move on to the fight. I forgot that we have to take her with us. We need to kill something quickly. And when I say quickly, I mean really, really fucking quickly. Realistically, the snake brood would be an easier target for us to kill. And it's a backstabbing son of a bitch, which is troublesome for us. we don't want to kill her next. The elixir mixture is probably a better option for us. Haste is sort of wasted on us. Why did I do that? Are you vulnerable to ice? Don't really care what we do apparently. Enough. Right, there aren't that many hostiles attacking us yet. Honeyhook has to die next. He's controlling the undead. Ooh, I have direct control over this one. Your own ass. I move? Sort of. Mummy Dearest hates the wetness. She's also a troublesome bitch in other ways. So if you could sort of go fuck yourself, that would be great. Frozen. Thank you very much. I guess we're playing the suppression game now then. There's something about Slumberjack. No notable strengths or weaknesses really. Mummy Dearest doesn't seem to be doing anything. Drinking potions. Yeah, you need to get up here away from the rest. Is not gonna do well if I can't figure out something. We'll see, she's healing. Ah, forgot the elixir mixture. Chemical warfare grenade. We're not in a bad spot. I think we have easy ways to suppress one of them. I think I can get kill the elixir mixture without too much fuss. Mummy Dearest is sort of out of the picture. The archer is the real problem. Right, minor suppression should work. Froze it. The archer would be more troublesome, but it's lewd. I want both of you losers to be close to each other. It'll make my job a little bit easier. I just need to suppress them a little. Stunned. You're probably stunned too. No, shocked. Yeah, because, no. I was thinking because it has shields, but it does not. My Dearest could cause real problems. She's fast and she has a two-handed weapon. I use scrolls. Naturally not. Might be best to just run away. It would at least force the enemies to come after me. I have a lot of mobility. Walking corpse doesn't give a shit about anything but Sahila. It doesn't have the mobility to get her. My job is to get Mummy Dearest now. If she runs after Sahila, that's a problem. She can run a lot, and if she gets in a physical fight, I'm not sure if Sahila can survive that. Still, rain was her weakness. We need to make more water scrolls. It's getting wet. Holy shit, minus 60% water resistance. Yeah, I think we're gonna use a scroll here. 1 to freeze your ass. 1 to start weakening you. Yes, 300 points of damage per shard. Things are under control. You need to die though. Oh, forgot the T still thing. Shit. Not that'll make too big of a difference. Need you to heal your own ass. That's not the correct person. A couple of fights left. He lies in perfect safety. 4 enemies. Right. Don't really care what they resist and what they don't. I'm sure fire will affect at least most of them. You did. I can easily disable his ass. Not just sure what to do with Deadeye. We're gonna stick to standard lineup of spells here. I can kill one of them, but he's already sort of dead, so what's the point? Still, I'm not sure what extra should we do. Might as well just pile up the damage. Yeah. He's a scoundrel and he's trying to use a bow against us. That's pretty hopeless. Right, I'll just freeze him Right. Easy peasy. Still, the extra couple of action points we got per turn help us a real punch here. I do have enough points or time to go somewhere else too if I really hurry. The dogfight in the black... what the hell is that? What is it called? Black pigs might be an option. It'll eat up most of the time, but it's the only real fight we could reasonably get to. It's a thought, at least. The decision has to be made now, pretty much. If we don't make it, though, that's fine too. Just wondering. But it would mean we can't loot here now. We can't talk with anyone here now. We just have to go, 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 go. I'll stay there. No.
Bind that
So Eli isn't coming. You wasted my time, Sahila. Precious, precious time. Well, that didn't go well. I wonder if we could go to the Black Pits with Sahila. I mean, I don't care about her that much. But I have direct control over her, so it wouldn't really, she wouldn't really hinder my actions. I guess that's the bigger point. And we are on a timer after all. He lies on the other side of the world. Countdown, probably around a couple of minutes time to do it. Don't care about you. Using Chameleon Cloak to get through these. Not really necessary. I do hope Sahila know where it's not coming anywhere near us, because she will die. Level 16. It could have been worse. What I want to know really is what type of resistances to it they have. Pretty much nothing.
Two white majesties.
You, indeed, and your presence is most unwelcome. Now you're getting...
Let's. The two majesties.
They're very much fighters. This is to our benefit. I don't give a shit about the black ring, guys. They'll lose their magical defenses first. Half health is gone. I think we have a reasonable chance of sort of hiding them in their place so they can't really move anywhere. Might be able to do some sort of stupid blitz action though.
Useful as a good hammer is to a stonemason.
Hounds, take them down.
Still entangled, so they shouldn't be able to move anywhere. Yes, in theory they can't. Ah, burn in hell, you sons of bitches. Magister Raymond is dead. Magister War is easily killed too. You could sort of... we can cause him to fall asleep, that's not a problem. No point even trying to go through the physical armor. Right, 3 trash opponents still left. 4. Holy shit. Got a good critical hit on me. Multiple good critical hits, in fact. This is bad. This is very, very, very bad. On the other hand, they're all in a nice, tight little package there. We have a lot of fire attacks. But their magical armor is mostly spent at this point. Purge wand. I can easily kill one of them by sucking up the source point. 2 is starting to be a bigger problem. Right, a little bit of a messy situation, but it was necessary to make the most out of the ferocity mix. The Black Pit still have at least one fight we probably should fight. A handful of Magisters, nothing else. I don't want to risk the various triggers here. They're just clear the whole. Clean it up enough that we can safely pass through.
We continue. We go on.
Yield or not, I fight.
My baby, my girl, there you are.
Mother!
Bind that
My
wound that
dearest
it does not
friend.
fester.
You give us.
Thank you for helping.
You say.
I know what you...
She crouches down.
Can you hear them? Their roots stretch beneath us,
Heal your
even
wounds.
now.
We need you standing.
Yield or not, I fight.
Yes, I will link.
She leans toward you, her veiled eyes directed toward the ground. The slightest of smiles plays over her lips, then vanish.
Good. Hold your hand to the ground. I hold my... Close your inhale and inhale and inhale.
With each the wind.
Ah, there is little but...
I give you something too.
Take this spear. You help us more than you know. We make a... That I do wish...
Got a spear, got a staff.
Bind that wound that it does not fester.
Obsolete gear mainly. The Helm of
Heal your
Protection
wounds.
is a
We need you
potential upgrade though.
Yield or not, I fight.
We would lose initiative, but we would get carry weight. I think they're all pieces of crap, frankly, but I gotta pick something. But I made a small mistake. I should, god damn it, I should not have removed the teleportation pyramids from there. I still had to go back after all. Well, I have I have all of them. Still, I'd consider this a huge success overall. Have to talk to a billion ghosts, I guess.
The ghostly elf stands. You are a warrior, proud and...
Get away from me, you lone wolf.
You hear the roar of... He turns his gaze towards the corpse of Lone Wolf Pigsbane. His peeping, the spirit's grin lingers as the spectral flames around...
10,000 experience from a single ghost. If the others provide something similar, this might be actually worth it. Still, what would we get? Probably less than 100,000 in total.
You killed him! Villain's dead. All gone.
Yeah, nothing. So I doubt we'll get anything all that impressive out of this one.
If Hardwin were to receive her head, it would make his day. I'll leave that with you.
He raises a hand in... The crazed lone wolf... He returns to himself. The screaming stops.
But I've done such terrible things.
He takes this... He raises a hand in salute.
10,000. $8,400. Resist all potion. Ancient Empire Tome.
The whiff of chemistry assails you. The spirit of the Widowmaker gives you the broadest hook. He fades away.
Another 10,000. Rock rune recipes. Deadeye's signature crossbow.
Claim your...
He holds out his hand, index finger forward. A spark crackles between you.
Choose.
What exactly am I choosing? You, using the air to cow your foes, or mastering water to leave them cold and helpless. Or watch them fall as the earth moves beneath them. So earthquake. Air to cow your foes, what the fuck does that even mean? Mastering water to leave them cold and helpless. Okay, let's take the cold.
He touches the tip of his finger to yours. Your mind opens, and a watery sea...
Use.
He dips it...
I didn't actually get anything. I was hoping we would get the ice break. Back the one where every ice surface will do magic armor damage or water damage to anyone standing on it when it breaks. I have no recollection where you get that. Maybe it'll just magically appear when we reach level 16 or something. It's pretty much my only hope at this point. Ooh, we're still stealing apparently.
The Fletcher trembles before the massive body.
There. A ship? A bit of sea.
He reaches.
It's a deal. Thank you.
Another 10,000. Yeah, we only need 250,000 XP at this point, and then we're set. But I'm not sure if that's the case. Well, what I mean is we might reach 16 when we've wrapped up everything here, but I think the enemies in the Blood Moon Island are 15. And we're more than capable of taking them on.
He remains.
I have no idea what your quest is about. Hello, boy.
He's gone. I guess this means I can leave. I hope the next place is better. Bye.
Oh, little boys.
You made the bad man.
The child smiles a ghostly.
Why just little boys? Little girls.
He's gone. If I could give... I love you.
The surface of the mirror. You see the picture. It makes a demand. Tell it if you killed another Godwoken. The image.
Kidnapping contracts. Not sure if the contracts are in any way valuable, but I will probably want to take at least one of each, just to be sure. Bodyguard.
The Divine Order? What the devil? The contract seems to predate Alexander's ascension, too.
Another disembodied hand. It means another attack scroll for us. Very disappointing loot overall, but
the spirit's chest. It falls
guess
to
it
its
can't be
knees
helped.
and grabs its.
Shove your... You'll get what's coming.
He catches a string.
God did do us all a favour and go die. You.
Anything else? Not here. Just a huge amount of looting left, I guess. I suppose we could always take another source of mix. Not sure why it never occurred to me that we just can make more. It's not that expensive to make the aggression mix. Yeah, why not? As long as we're here with the remaining fights, there are probably a couple of nasty ones still left. there should still be a couple of spirits left too.
She gazes at the dwarven lone wolf, adoration in her eyes.
Squirrel. Probably looted most of those. Just in case there's something hidden here. Nope. Fair enough. Still be a few places left to explore. I don't particularly want to come back here all much. So why am I picking up logs? I can't think of a single thing I could do with those logs. There's way a ton. Never have checked how the armor and magic armor potions work. I'm gonna drink one now, just to see if the one of the shittier ones. Yeah, it should every 5. How long is this gonna last? Can I see the effects being pumped in? No. That should be different with the magic armor. I don't see any notable effects. I don't really get how it works. I need to use it in battle to make sure. Why does it have such a long duration if it doesn't heal throughout the duration? Because if you're gonna, it's not like it's gonna prevent the drinking of another potion or anything like that. So what is the point of the 5-turn duration? Maybe it functioned differently in the classic version or something. I've noticed a lot of the descriptions don't always quite match with what the spells do, and I have trouble figuring out what the spell is for. It seems like it's borderline worthless. Flower. Flower is that's a scroll component, no doubt.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Might as well take these weapons. I mean, if we're gonna loot the place, we might as well loot it properly. Nails, haven't seen those in a while. Always welcome. Right, flower. What the hell is that good for? I'm sure it's good for something, and it's not necessarily a bad spell either. Fossil strikes might be a good thing to produce too, we just would need rocks. The mines are filled with rocks, that would be an easy thing to get. Poisonous wave, we should make more of those. We need a lot of fish to produce ice spells. Flower. Shocking touch, well that's not particularly good, is it? At the same time, it's one of those things that's good as scrolls. I wouldn't want to take it as a standard ability, but sometimes a little bit of extra air damage on touch range could be very, very valuable. It does a lot of damage and it does stun.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Right, I think we're pretty much done with this one. Need to go and loot the other place. Kill the remaining magisters there too. I think we got most of this. I missed something. Can't imagine what it would be though. There isn't that much here. I'm still thinking we might want to leave a teleportation permit here. Picking them up later is a trivial task. We can just teleport using the normal waypoint system. But getting back here without them could be troublesome. Right, yellow. Going to go back here. Out of curiosity, could we teleport to the docks using the stone garden access? Where we really want to go is there. Yes, no, there. Some kind of ledge that allows us to see down. I think there's potential there.
Sways from foot to foot, as if dead, gazing into his eye. You see his you see him. The source pearl you get.
The Aeterin, but I can't sense it.
The spirit gazes up. The spirit grit.
So, are you a servant to the king, here to bring me back? So, what are you waiting for? Come on! What are you, a novice? Bring me back!
A couple of extra spirits here.
This place reeks of death.
The spirit of an... And suddenly she looks right. She drops to the floor. The spirit of but before... And pitches forward. Her hands, unseen hands, force her to her knees. Your hand, the woman...
Am I dead?
An echoing swish. The spirit of a dwarf raises his fists against an... He lunges. The spirit. He sings.
A letter from R. R. Anything useful? Tons of corpses. We might get a life essence and a rat tail from the rat, but I don't care anymore. There simply aren't all that many situations where I can see that being even remotely useful. With the options we have, going directly for kills is by far the best choice. Jars of mind maggots. Magister of War. Apportation. So we can get it from here too. We know this was coming. Too much crap. There's a follow-up to this. If we report to the paladins, there's a fight there immediately. I think we could make preparations for that. Basically plant the pyramid there in a good fighting spot, and once we give the signal, pretty much immediately just teleport there. It's a weird place. If we come to the battle from the outside, we might have to fight in a very unfavorable position. Scrolled instructions. Actually, I'm thinking of leaving that for another time. We're going to have to mess with the inventory anyway. Well, it's already a pain in the ass to move about. I still like to clean this place out of magisters. There's maybe like 4 left in total. I'm not sure even if there's that many. Magister Raymond. Wind-up toy. This might be one of the few. It's a summon skill. We're not gonna use it. God damn it. Potentially interesting items there. Probably not, but there's potential there. Depends really if they have rune slots or not. A litter. It is a generic letter of no importance. Bottles filled with oil. I think that's most important stuff. There might be a couple of treasure items here and there. I don't think I care enough. Their value wouldn't be anything significant. Mackerel. I'll take it. We're gonna need these fishies anyway. Not quite sure what fishies. I'm sure the fishery has enough of all types. Right, is the patrolling guard still here? Right. So maybe 4 enemies in total. Patrolling guard, 3 guards at the gate. Maybe we could fight all of them at the same time. 7,500. A high quality earth essence to boot. However, is hostile. Probably no. I guess that's fine too. Mortar arrow. That's your big shot. Bouncing shield. Okay, could you just... wrong ability. You can't do that because he's fortified. Shit. Fine, we'll do it the other way. I think there's anything noteworthy as loot here. A freezing arrow. Right, that'll be it. Preparations. There should be no trouble here yet. There's a red flag here, so there's Paladin I need to have a conversation with. What's it? Fuck. Shit ass. Lord. Okay, I was wrong. But if that's the case, we might as well inform the paladins right now that what's been going on here. I mean, it's not going to make any difference. After that, we'll go and sell some of the loot we picked up. At least enough that I can move around, and we can leave things at that. Next time, I'll handle the paladin fight, any additional loot management, and then we'll head toward Blood Moon Isle, I guess. Much else we can do. I haven't fought that fight yet. Well, shit. Still, I don't care. That's an easy fight. I would easily have it another time. Now we need to get rid of the loot. Let a teleportation pyramid here, so we can easily come back. Where's the blue? We're not looking for new equipment this time, we're just dumping the loot we got. Naturally, if something pops up, that's a different matter. It's all the same shit we've had previously. Also, probably would be nice if we identify some of the stuff first. Can get lore mastered 4. That should be enough for these items.
You're safe among friends. Never forget. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Don't come over.
Most of these are probably irrelevant to us. There might be a couple good ones though. Shield is a downgrade, but it's an initiative shield. Still, I'm not downgrading. Massive downgrade. Downgrade. Level 16 pair pants. It's substantially better physical armor, but we would lose initiative. And that's about it. It does not provide any other bonuses, and I'm not happy with my initiative level now, so I'm not changing that. But at least it's a useful item, in theory. Level 16 dagger offers nothing of usefulness. Level 16 magician's boots. One type of armoring, no additional benefits in initiative. If this one is rune slotted, it might be useful. It is. Retribution Hydrosophist bartering. I don't think it's useful compared to what we already have. Finesse, Geomancer, Summoning, Perseverance. Actually, I'm not so sure. The skills are sort of terrible. The main benefit would be that we can have a rune slotted item. But, yeah, it has more magical armor. That's basically, we only care about the +2 Geomancer of our current amulet. One would have Hydrosophist and more magical armor and the rune slot. So it's very different, but might be worthwhile.
I'm in any mood to talk about it.
Difference isn't that big. But it's there. Basic aura would be fine. Alternatively, what? Critical hit chance, dodging, maximum vitality, 55 points. Critical hit chance would be very useful if we actually had a something that we could do critical hits. We can. I think Source Orb makes the most sense at this point. It's genuinely useful at times.
Don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
Right. Most of it, the rest of it is pretty much crap.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I need to eat body parts. There was one scroll I wanted to make.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Make another acid spores one.
How you holding up?
But no, that's not what we wanted.
in any mood to
Bloodsucker
talk about
scroll would be somewhat useful. Especially if we start to use more of the blood attacks. But, no. Oily Carapace skill book. No. This would be great as a scroll, actually. Ability to restore physical armor from oil. Don't think there is such a scroll though. At least I don't know how to make it. Smoke cover. Skill books. I'll make another soulmate. Pickable teleportations too. We've been using these quite a bit. Why can't I make the
I don't come visit you,
whatever scroll it is?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Grasp of the Star, because we don't have technically a disembodied hand, we have the wrong types of hands, right? That's good to know though, it means I can just eat the rest of the corpse pieces.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
But that's a disembodied hand, but it's not the disembodied hand, so it's
You
probably
are
more
running,
important.
something catches you. That's the.
Right. It wasn't a random hand.
You are a young. You are a. They tried to hide. In the end,
Not in any mood to talk about it.
you shut your eyes. Your everything.
Random piece of flesh. Right.
Fine
Can
or
we
second?
trade now?
Capital. Good luck to you.
Some of the scrolls might be interesting. I don't recall seeing anything good on the equipment front.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
How much gold do you have? 8,000. Voice of Dread. We probably can't buy anything useful in this map section again. But also money is increasingly not a problem.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
Keeping it together, Bree. You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Your flesh stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
64,000, nothing to buy.
The rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations.
Back for a return? Have at it. Got yourself situated.
And you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Yep.
Keeping it
Glad
together.
to see you well. Anything more?
Potions might make the most sense. It's fairly costly to produce some of these. At the same time, I really have no other use for the mushrooms that but produce these. Poison resistance might be the only exception.
I don't come visit your ton. Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, none of this is even remotely useful. Which is fine. Just fine.
Until later then.
Carry weight is probably quite a bit. Yeah, we have about, I'd say, 20 pounds of rubbish in here. That's not really equipment related. But it's not that much, so we don't really have to go into any kind of session to get rid of it. We'll be dumping a lot of the crafting components to the ship though. Especially potions. They're very easy to get and they weigh quite a lot.
I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
So maybe you want to carry a handful with you, but that's it.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Right. Spear of foes. Just sold that one. Still, I guess this is good enough.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too
Back
much.
to here. We'll leave it at that.
You're safe
Next
among
time, go
friends.
there, kill the
Never
magisters,
forget
and we'll just teleport here. I don't think we have another choice. Actually, we might. This seems like a solid place to teleport around. And this will probably work in both ways. We can easily get there, but there's a tower here, which is definitely within teleportation of any kind of fighting happening on the paladin area. I'll make a last visit here. Don't think I can trigger the event here. Yeah, it's a Beal specific, probably.
It's hard not. I watched an elf spend. He did not leave.